You may have noticed that when you walk into a room, the atmosphere shifts. There's a presence about you, an energy that others can't quite put their finger on. This isn't by chance, it's the power of your inner light. As a chosen one, your light is not only unique, but it also has the ability to reveal the truth in others. People with darkness in their hearts can't stand to be near you because your light shines too brightly, exposing everything they try to keep hidden. This is why you often find yourself alone, not because you lack social skills or connections, but because your very essence intimidates those who aren't ready to face their own shadows. Your light isn't just a metaphorical concept, it's a real, tangible energy that others can feel. Even without knowing you personally, people can sense this energy from a distance. It's why some might avoid you or seem uncomfortable in your presence. They might not understand why, but they feel that you see right through them, and this scares them. This reaction is more intense in close relationships, where your presence isn't just felt, it's experienced deeply. As you grow spiritually and increase your vibrational frequency, you start to notice that your tolerance for nonsense decreases. You begin to prioritize your peace over the need for social acceptance, and this often results in a smaller, but more authentic circle of friends and connections. In relationships, this dynamic becomes even more pronounced. The chosen ones find it challenging to maintain connections because their energy is simply too powerful for most people. You might find that others are drawn to your light but can't match your vibrational level, leading to an imbalance that drains your energy. This is why so many chosen ones end up alone, waiting for someone who not only appreciates their light but can also contribute positively to it. Until that person arrives, it's important to focus on your spiritual growth, strengthening your energy, and preparing yourself for the kind of relationship that truly resonates with your soul. Being a chosen one means you possess a unique and powerful energy that naturally attracts people to you. However, this attraction isn't always a good thing. Not everyone who is drawn to your light has the ability to match your vibrational frequency, and this creates an energy imbalance. People close to you, whether they are family members, friends, or romantic partners, may unconsciously feed off your positive energy, leaving you feeling drained and exhausted. They are attracted to your light and spirit, but they often lack the ability to offer the reciprocity needed to maintain a healthy and balanced relationship. This constant energy drain can make it difficult for chosen ones to maintain deep and lasting connections. It's not that you don't want relationships, it's that the ones you do have are often more draining than fulfilling. This is because most people don't realize the impact they have on your energy field. They might think they're simply spending time with you, but in reality, they are pulling from your energy reserves, leaving you feeling depleted. This is why it's so crucial for chosen ones to be selective about who they allow into their inner circle. It's not about being elitist, it's about protecting your own energy and ensuring that your relationships are balanced and reciprocal. For chosen ones, finding someone who not only appreciates their light but also contributes positively to it is a rare occurrence. This kind of balanced relationship requires both parties to be on the same vibrational frequency, offering each other emotional and spiritual support without just benefiting from the other's energy. Unfortunately, this is not an easy task, and it often leads to long periods of solitude as you wait for the right person to come into your life. During this time, it's important to focus on your own spiritual and personal development, preparing yourself for the kind of partnership that truly aligns with your soul's purpose. As a chosen one, you have a spiritual and emotional depth that most people simply can't reach. This depth allows you to offer guidance, support, and inspiration to those around you, but when it comes to receiving help, the situation is often very different. The chosen ones are usually the ones giving, whether it's advice, emotional support, or spiritual insight. However, when it's their turn to receive, they often find themselves alone, unable to find someone who can match their depth and provide the same level of support. This disparity creates a lonely journey for the chosen ones. Even when you are surrounded by people, you can still feel isolated because very few can truly understand or meet your spiritual and emotional needs. It's not that people don't want to help, it's that they are simply not equipped to do so. The depth of your soul, the intensity of your emotions, and the clarity of your spiritual insights are beyond what most people can comprehend. This can be frustrating, as you might often feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, leading to a sense of exhaustion and isolation. However, this isolation is not without purpose. It forces the chosen ones to turn inward, to rely on their own inner strength and wisdom. It's during these times of solitude that you learn the most about yourself and your spiritual journey. You begin to trust your intuition more, recognizing that while external support is valuable, the true source of your strength comes from within. This self-reliance is crucial for your spiritual growth, and it ultimately prepares you for deeper, more meaningful connections with others who can truly meet you at your level. Finding these connections takes time, but they are essential for your well-being and spiritual evolution. Being chosen often comes with a heavy emotional burden. Many chosen ones carry deep wounds, often from past experiences or childhood traumas that have not yet fully healed. These wounds can create emotional blockages that make it difficult to form intimate and meaningful relationships. As the world undergoes spiritual transformations and shifts in energy, the chosen ones are often called to confront these old hurts head-on, a process that is both challenging and isolating. During times of spiritual ascension, the energy of the planet amplifies these unresolved emotions, bringing them to the surface. This can be an intensely painful process as old memories and emotions resurface, demanding to be acknowledged and released. The chosen ones, being highly sensitive and empathic, absorb the energies around them like sponges. This heightened sensitivity increases their need for a safe, secure environment where they can heal without external interference. Solitude becomes essential during this phase of inner healing. Being alone provides the necessary space for introspection and self-knowledge, allowing you to confront your shadows and transform your wounds into wisdom and strength. It's a time for deep reflection, for facing the parts of yourself that you may have ignored or buried. Although this journey is deeply personal and often lonely, it is a crucial step in your spiritual evolution. By healing your inner wounds, you become stronger and more aligned with your true essence, which in turn attracts relationships that are healthier, more balanced, and more in tune with your higher self. For the chosen ones, finding a partner who truly resonates with them is a process that requires patience and time. Because you vibrate at a higher frequency, your partner needs to be on a similar wavelength for the relationship to work harmoniously. This search for deep compatibility means that settling for superficial connections is simply not an option. You can't force a relationship or rush the process because it's not just about finding someone to be with, it's about finding someone who truly understands and supports your spiritual and emotional depth. The universe has its own timing, and it often takes time for circumstances to align and bring the right person into your life. This waiting period can be challenging, especially when you see others around you forming relationships seemingly with ease. However, this time of solitude is not without purpose. It's a period of personal growth, where you can focus on understanding yourself better, exploring your passions, and strengthening your connection with the divine. This self-discovery is essential to prepare you for the kind of relationship that truly resonates with your soul. During this waiting period, it's important to trust that the universe is working in your favor, aligning energies and preparing both you and your future partner for a meaningful and balanced relationship. Rushing into a connection before you are both ready can lead to unbalanced and unsatisfying relationships that don't meet your deepest needs. The universe uses this time to shape and prepare not only you but also your future partner. When the time is right, the meeting will happen, and it will be a union of two souls who are truly ready to support and grow with each other. Patience is vital, and understanding that this period of waiting is necessary for your spiritual evolution will help you stay focused and positive as you prepare for the love that is destined to come into your life. Chosen ones often carry deep emotional scars from their past, whether from relationships, family experiences, or other life circumstances. These wounds don't fade easily and can create a natural distrust of people and relationships. Because of their sensitive and empathetic nature, chosen ones tend to feel these wounds more intensely, and often for a longer period. This can lead to defensive behaviors, where you build barriers around your heart to protect yourself from further hurt. These defense mechanisms are understandable but can also prevent new, deep, and meaningful connections from forming. The pain of the past makes it difficult to open up and trust another person fully, resulting in prolonged periods of loneliness. You might find yourself withdrawing from potential relationships, not because you don't want them, but because the fear of being hurt again is too great. This hesitancy is a natural response to the trauma you've experienced, but it also keeps you from experiencing the kind of love and connection that your soul truly desires. Healing these wounds is a complex process that requires time, effort, and a deep commitment to self-knowledge and self-acceptance. This might involve various forms of therapy, meditation, or other spiritual practices that help you face and release the pain of the past. During this healing process, solitude can be both a blessing and a challenge. Being alone gives you the space to work through your emotions without the distractions of a relationship, but it can also be a time of intense vulnerability and introspection. This period of healing is essential so that when the time comes, you are ready to open your heart again to someone who can truly understand and respect your emotional depth. Only when you feel whole and healed can you attract a partner who resonates with your soul and is capable of building a healthy and fulfilling relationship with you. This is why the chosen ones often find themselves alone, because the healing journey is necessary for their spiritual growth and for the kind of love that they are destined to experience. For chosen ones, solitude is not merely a state of being, it is a critical period of preparation. When you are chosen, the universe has a grand purpose for your life, and this often requires you to go through phases of isolation. During these times, you are being shaped, molded, and strengthened to fulfill a significant and influential destiny. This solitude is not accidental, it is a deliberate process where you are being refined, much like gold is purified in the fire. In these quiet moments, free from the distractions of relationships and the noise of the outside world, you can focus fully on your personal and spiritual growth. This is a time to deepen your self-knowledge, to explore your passions, and to strengthen your connection with the divine. It is during these periods of solitude that you gain the clarity and insight necessary for your spiritual journey. You might receive important revelations about your path, your mission, and your role in the grand scheme of things, insights that could easily be obscured by the constant presence of others in your life. This preparation is also about becoming energetically ready for the next chapter of your life. The universe is not only preparing you, but also those who will be part of your future journey. Your future partner, friends, and allies are going through their own phases of growth and alignment, and when the time is right, you will all meet at the perfect moment, fully prepared to support each other in meaningful and profound ways. Solitude also serves to test and strengthen your emotional independence. By learning to be happy and complete on your own, you develop a solid foundation of self-confidence and self-love. This independence is crucial for any future relationship, as it ensures that you will enter into it as a whole individual, ready to share your life without depending on the other person to validate your existence or happiness. One of the most challenging aspects of being a chosen one is the depth of your soul. This depth manifests in your ability to see beyond superficial appearances, to understand underlying motivations, and to sense the energies around you. This heightened perception can be both a gift and a burden. It allows you to navigate the world with a level of insight that few others possess, but it also sets you apart from those who are not on the same level of awareness. This depth can be intimidating to others. When you look at someone, they may feel exposed, as if you can see right through the masks they wear. This can make people uncomfortable, leading them to keep their distance. It's not that they dislike you, it's that they don't know how to handle the truth that your presence reveals. This is why many chosen ones find it difficult to maintain relationships, because their depth is often too much for others to handle. Moreover, chosen ones have a natural tendency to seek out deep and meaningful connections. Superficial relationships and trivial conversations don't satisfy your emotional and spiritual needs. You crave authenticity, truth, and depth in your interactions, but unfortunately, not everyone is ready or willing to dive into these deep waters with you. This can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness, as you find yourself unable to connect with those around you on the level that you desire. The intensity of your presence can also be overwhelming for those who are not used to such powerful energy. Your passion, dedication, and commitment to truth and justice can seem excessive to some, making them feel inadequate or uncomfortable. As a result, people may choose to distance themselves from you rather than face the truths that your presence brings to light. While this can be painful, it's important to remember that this depth of soul is not only a challenge, but also a blessing. It is what makes you unique and what enables you to fulfill your chosen purpose in life. Staying true to your authentic self is one of the most significant challenges that chosen ones face. In a world that often values conformity and superficiality, maintaining your authenticity can set you apart in ways that are both empowering and isolating. As a chosen one, you are called to live according to higher principles, guided by your deep sense of truth and justice. This means that you cannot simply follow the crowd or compromise your values to fit in. You must walk a path that is uniquely yours, even if it means walking it alone. This commitment to authenticity is not always easy. It requires a strong sense of self and a willingness to stand firm in your beliefs, even in the face of opposition or misunderstanding. You might find that others criticize or judge you for being different, for not conforming to societal norms or expectations. They may not understand your choices or your motivations, and this can lead to feelings of isolation. However, it is crucial to remember that your path is your own, and it is not meant to be understood by everyone. Remaining authentic also means being true to your spiritual journey, even when it takes you into unfamiliar or uncomfortable territory. The chosen ones often find themselves called to explore new spiritual practices, to seek out deeper truths, and to challenge established beliefs. This journey can be lonely, as it may lead you away from the familiar and into the unknown. But it is through this exploration that you grow, evolve, and become more aligned with your true essence. In the face of these challenges, it is essential to trust in your path and in the wisdom of the universe. You are being guided by a higher purpose, and every step you take is leading you closer to fulfilling your destiny. By staying true to yourself and your spiritual journey, you will attract those who resonate with your energy and who can support you in your growth. These authentic connections will be far more meaningful and fulfilling than any superficial relationship could ever be. Being a chosen one comes with great responsibility. You are not just living for yourself, you are living for a higher purpose. This means that your actions, your choices, and your very presence in the world have a significant impact on those around you. You are called to be a light in the darkness, to lead by example, and to inspire others to follow their own spiritual paths. This responsibility can be a heavy burden at times. It requires you to be constantly aware of your actions and their consequences, to strive for integrity and alignment with your higher self. It also means that you must be willing to face challenges and obstacles that others might shy away from. The path of the chosen one is not an easy one, but it is a path of great significance and purpose. Embracing this role also means accepting that you are different, that you are set apart for a reason. You may not fit into the typical molds or expectations of society, but that is because you are meant to forge a new path, one that others can follow. This can be a lonely journey at times, but it is also a journey of great fulfillment and spiritual growth. As you continue on this path, remember that you are not alone. There are others like you, chosen souls who are walking their own unique paths. By staying true to your purpose and embracing your role, you will find that you are part of a larger community of souls who are all working towards the same goal, to bring more light, love, and truth into the world. Together, you can create a powerful force for positive change, one that will resonate far beyond your individual lives. Being chosen is both a blessing and a challenge. It sets you apart, giving you a unique role and purpose in the world, but it also requires you to walk a path that is often lonely and difficult. The solitude you experience is not a punishment, but a necessary part of your spiritual growth and preparation. It allows you to heal, to discover your true self, and to prepare for the significant role that you are destined to play. The light you carry is powerful, and it will continue to attract both admiration and resistance from those around you. But by staying true to your path, embracing your authenticity, and trusting in the timing of the universe, you will find the strength and support you need to fulfill your purpose. Remember, the challenges you face are not meant to break you, but to shape you into the person you are meant to become. As you continue on your journey, know that you are not alone. There are others who share your path, who understand the unique challenges and blessings of being chosen. Together, you can create a community of light and love, supporting each other as you navigate the complexities of this life. The world needs your light, your wisdom, and your unique perspective. So continue to shine, continue to grow, and continue to embrace the incredible journey that is your life.